Hey, what's up, guys? This is Brian from Whisper Status 74 playing a little Modern Warfare and have given this game probably the biggest chance or the longest chance I've given any probably new title to stay with. And was just playing some buddies of mine. Shout out to Joe and Paul. We've all played Call of Duty for many, many years and have kind of talked about the game still not being enjoyable, regardless of how many updates they do or how they change things. Just not finding the game fun. Many of you do like it. To me, the game is masochistic at best. It's this isn't a rant video. This is a make light of. I was describing the game as a love-hate relationship. It's not a love-hate relationship. It's an abusive relationship. If you guys have ever had any kind of unhealthy relationship, that's this game. For me, anyway. Sometimes it's the times where it's great, it's really, really great, but most of the times it leaves you in a bad place. I don't find the game enjoyable unless I play really well. And it's not to say that I'm bad at the game and that's why I don't like it. I've played plenty of first-person shooters where my numbers aren't great, but the game is still enjoyable. Now here I am doing well. Why? I'm staying in this one little spot, not moving, crouched. Come on, keep walking towards me. Hey, look, I'm doing great. I don't like playing games where I have to stay here and hide the entire game. So this is the second where if I was by myself, I'm like, yeah, that game is pretty good. Look how good I'm doing. Shot in the back. That's exactly how this game just showed you. That's exactly how this game is. Now, I'll get most of my kills shooting somebody else in the back. I'm going to shot him in the head. Playing free-for-all on, this last-minute update to bring back the 3-lane maps that we've all always complained about. But the game, to me, has just been an abusive relationship. It's been frustrating. That person's crouched, hiding. And more importantly, playing these games, typically playing them at night. It's not like I'm, drifting off to sleep. You're kind of going to sleep, amped up. There's no reason for me to be able to kill that guy. He was on me. Turned around, caught him reloading. I like to be able to play like you see me playing. I like to be able to move around, at least have the ability to change styles. These guys killed each other. And not have to be down sights the whole freaking game. Now, I'm not taping my voice after I play. I'm playing as we speak. And as long as you're playing well in Call of Duty, the game is fun. And like I said in other videos and in this video, when I played in Battlefield or played other games, even if I didn't have the best score in the game, a lot of times you're still plus. And you're still helping your teammates. You don't feel like... So we would talk about, my buddies and I, we used to play, the only person having a good time was the person on top of the leaderboard. The other people in the lobby were, in our friend group, were, pissed off if they, because typically they would have a crappy game. And it's hard to get people to want to get in, and that's why the group that we played with stopped playing. They found the game so frustrating. My gun won't even fire. They found the game so frustrating. All Call of Duties, by the way. But the last few... We were Master Prestige on Black Ops 3. Yet you still felt like it all depended on the lobby you were in. And once you reach a certain level, all you are is in a lobby with a bunch of killers. But the game ceases to be fun. And I'll do a deep dive video on the content that we watch or play does have adverse reactions on how we feel. And I don't mean you're shooting people and it's not that basic. It's Does the content you watch or play make you angry? Whether it's something political, whether it's news, whether it's depressing content. Call of Duty doesn't make me mad because I'm shooting fake people. It's not that. I don't feel that way playing Resident Evil. It's just the game is frustrating. And it's arduous. It feels like laborious to want to play it. Take this guy's kill. Oh, shot in the back. Ooh, with a sniper rifle. So here we are, I don't know, 10 or 15 updates later. They update the game every day. And Jedi Fallen Order comes out tomorrow for one of my favorite developers, ironically enough, from Respawn, who created Call of Duty and Titanfall. That game comes out tomorrow. And I'll be putting this one down for a while. But true to Call of Duty form, it's not a game that you can pick back up if you fall out of it for a while. If you fall out of Call of Duty for a little bit, you don't play every night, you'll lose your handle. If any of you guys play basketball, you'll lose your handle. But it reminds me of sports like baseball or golf, where the harder you try, the worse you swing, the more frustrated you get. You know, in other games, there's other ways to play. You can be aggressive, you can camp, you can save your teammates. In Call of Duty, it really just feels like who sees who first. It's how it's always been. This game just more frustrating because you're slower than you used to be. Your time to kill is, or time to die or time to kill is faster. So, it's just, I don't know, man. It's just, to me, again, it's an abusive relationship. And one I'll be leaving shortly. Having a good game right now, I'm not going to have a good game the next time. So in that game, came in second. Only the top two, all high ranking players in the game, only 2 people went plus. Shot in the back. There he is. I may have mentioned this in this video. I've filmed this video a few times. We have run out of time in these games more than any Call of Duties I've ever played combined. Running out of time in free-for-all on small maps. Running out of time in kill confirmed, which has never happened, which is an aggressive game mode. You have to get the tags. We've run out of time in several of those games. Now, I've gotten more kill streaks in this game, even though I'm complaining about it, because I'm forced to crouch and hide. Now, I love the gunplay. I love the way the guns feel and sound and the way the game looks, but just find it very frustrating to play. Now, I know some of you guys are going to say, well, hey, you just suck at the game. That's why. I've been playing these games for years, guys. For years and years and years. I'm not saying I'm the best player in the world, but I'm pretty good at these games, and I just find the game to not be fun. And in order to be successful at it, I have to literally sit in one freaking spot. And it's just not a way I want to play. I'm even running around too much playing this game. So as this game has been patched several times, it was a game that was going to bring the group of, my buddies together. And it's been hard to get them back to playing. Are you guys happier with the game? Are you guys happier with the changes that have been made? See, if I just sit here and hide 3 kills in a row. Here comes another guy underneath. Go out here, catch him walking in the front door. There he goes. Slide in after him, die. Yep. Are you still playing it? Will you play it? Are you a hardcore Call of Duty fan? I was for years. But the things I've listed are exactly why I stopped playing Call of Duty. I don't want to play. None of us, or at least a lot of us and people I know, I don't have the time to spend being frustrated. I don't play video games to be, unless you're somebody who likes games like Dark Souls or Battleborn. Those games are different. That's a challenge, and yes, they're hard. This is, I don't know, to me is not just, it's not Rainbow Six Siege. It's just a very inconsistent title. And I wish it was more flexible in the way you can play it. Now, many of you have said you can run around. They've had to patch so much in this game, it's flawed. Again, to run out of time in all of their game modes, and free-for-all running out of time, kill confirmed running out of time, domination running out of time. It just showed, I mean, I enjoy playing realism mode more than I do anything else. But I find if I sit in a corner and sit like this and just stay down sights and blow people up, reload, blow people up, half crouch, don't stand all the way up, and then just kind of do this, I'll get triple kills, I'll get kill streaks. It's just not the way I want to play. Because I have the choice of being either extremely frustrated or extremely bored. And neither one do I really want to do in my free time. So that's my thoughts on it, guys. It's not a love-hate relationship at this point with this game for me. Again, keep in mind, I love these titles. I've always enjoyed these games, but I have found them to be extremely frustrating as I jump off a cliff. Extremely frustrating the last couple years. Call of Duty to me has always kind of been this way. Spawn kills. But is it something that you guys will do in your free time? You know, multiplayer for me, being somebody who played sports for years, that's why we call it playing ball. We all played basketball. It was about, hey, man, you want to play? And we played as a way for us to still have that camaraderie and still enjoy. But when you're playing with four guys you're really good friends with and no one says anything, it's not a fun experience. We've all played for years. It's not something a bunch of married guys with kids want to do late at night when they're all exhausted and have jobs the next day. You know, maybe if you're younger, you don't have those responsibilities. But for somebody who's played these games for a long time, I'm getting ready to put it down. And I don't want to feel like I have to play it. It's another thing about Call of Duty. We always felt like you had to stay current with it. You had to, almost like you're training. You have to keep playing. But no matter how much I play, I was better the day I started this game than I am right now. And that's probably because I'm frustrated with it. And again, like an abusive relationship, it's always a promise of it'll get better. It'll be better. It'll go back to how it was when it first started. And it's just not gonna. You know, even pushing maps or getting rid of them, I like the maps. I like the way they look. They just don't fit the game. And I'm, you know, pretty out of love and checking my self-worth and saying I don't want to spend my time playing games where I'm pissed off all the time. And I'm a pretty positive person. This game really tests that. All right, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Sorry, it's a little bit of a rant video, but I wanted to draw that analogy to it being abusive in terms of not just love and hate. And we'll do a deeper dive into the content that we love shaping the way we feel. Let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much. Take care.